Achieving a seamless transition between space and ground combat requires some intricate programming. The producers, designers, and programmers at Warthog were ready and able to do just that.
The talent that they've got at Warthog was able to overcome a lot of difficulties with loading large amounts of data, with coping with very different sets of movement and physics, and this kind of challenge is one that, like I say, Warthog had a lot of talented people working on and managed to overcome.
We wrote all the technology from the ground up. We're really incorporating two gameplay styles in one, so it's almost like creating two games.
It's the seamless transition, you know, that's our big selling point. You know, it's not just a gimmick either, you know, it's a great part of the game. You know, fly around in space, run around in first person, it's all seamless, you know, and it's the first time it's been done.
A large part of the game is first-person shooter. We didn't want to alienate first-person shooter fans by making the space too much of a simulation, so we tried to keep both parts of the game very arcadey, very easy to pick up and play.
The biggest issue is that of balancing. So you've got ships in space with very powerful weapons and guys on the ground with relatively weak weapons. So you've got a guy with a pistol, there's no way he's going to be able to take out a craft. You fly in there, they're going to be shooting at you with a pistol. It's pretty ineffective. The reverse is worse. So if you've got a drone or an enemy ship flying into a hangar and it's full of, say, the Rangers, a big problem with that is that he just fires one shot, takes out the entire room. For the player ship, we've had to try and put in gameplay mechanics so that you can't just fly into a hangar and take everybody out in the hangar.
There's 12 levels in the game, varying in size. All of those levels feature both ground and space action. We've got really quite a lot of space action in some of them, and on others, it's more a case of just flying around, investigating the area and landing the ship. But there is space action in all 12 of those levels.
Another challenge when developing a game with space and ground action is creating a controller that functions the same in both worlds.
What we have managed to do is actually keep the buttons in the same place, and, you know, like firing a gun is the same as firing a laser, and kind of steering your ship is the same as steering moving in the direction you want to walk about on the ground.
It's what people have been waiting for. You know, I play Space Combat Sims quite a lot. And you know, you'd get, you know, it was the next step. It's what you wanted to do, you know. Wouldn't it be cool if I could land my ship on its planet, run around, you know, and we've gone and done it.
The one thing I really want gamers to know about this game is that there's been a lot of work and a lot of effort that's gone into the title to create a completely seamless ground and space-based combat experience.
What inspired Mace, Griffin, Bounty Hunter was a number of different things which come from things like novels, films, and other games. We were inspired by like the Western movies of Sergio Leone and the characters created by Clint Eastwood.
We just wanted the classic movie hero, you know, no nonsense, you know, a man of few words but a man of action. Kind of saw him as like Lee Marvin, Point Blank. You know, he's a man with a mission. He's going to find out who betrayed him.
This isn't the kind of career you go to school for. It's not the kind of job that you choose. It picks you.
We wanted a very kind of broody, enigmatic, kind of solitary hero who was basically out for revenge.
Mace is a good action hero because of his motives. He's really pushed on by the fact that he's been framed for something he didn't do, and he's lost a huge part of his life. The vengeance and revenge side of things, we wanted to portray that in his sort of persona because that's a big part of the game.
I think Mace is a good action hero because he's old school, you know, he's no nonsense. You know, it's like, you know, Humphrey Bogart, you know, no nonsense. You know what you're going to get.
The action heroes that I like tend to have kind of two sides to them. You know, they're obviously doing the right thing, and they're on the side of good and truth and justice, if you like. But they have a darker edge to them. The same applies to Mace in our game. He has a bit of a darker, grittier edge to him, which I think is quite important.
We wanted a character that really portrayed those features in the game, and we wanted him to match the personality that the story is based around.